It might not look like it, but our brain is the smartest supercomputer scientists have been unable to recreate artificially. So technically, we are created to do the impossible.
What?
And mothers do 6 impossible things before breakfast. Hello, Fabulous One. I'm sure you are aware of all the buzz around AI and how it will replace us in the near future. But there's someone that can never be replaced in society, and that is you. Mothers will forever hold their position because without you, there is no creation. But more and more, we are pushed into obscurity. They don't even acknowledge our name. Instead, they want to start calling us birthing people. Again, wordplay on the highest level. There's nothing innocent about this. There's no equality when you call a mother other than her real name. It's to devalue your societal position and let the artificial ones take over. The launch of AI is another distraction away from our heart's intelligence. More reliance on the artificial, less on nature and nurture. You see how the Matrix has created a third? Virtual reality has nothing to do with nature, but uses your nature against you to stop nurturing and instead invest your time and energy in something unreal. Replace mother with virtual reality and our kids will voluntarily sever the bond in pursuit of fantasy so unconsciousness can take its roots into our children's hearts. The Matrix is playing the long game, and so should we. Don't count us out just yet. We must come together in this fight because it's about survival. Dr. Bruce Lipton has said this for years. Humans will cause the 6th mass extinction. It's not just one thing, but everything happening all at once. So we don't have to be everywhere and we don't have to save the world. What we can do is save ourselves. We should focus on spiritual growth and individually connecting to our higher selves. Once we have established that connection with self, we focus on our family and their well-being. First, disconnect yourself from the matrix. You might not control what's happening in the world, but you can control what's happening in your heart. The hardest part of awakening is to realize I had to change. Not the world, not other women, or my family, or friends, me. Everything outside of myself is a distraction, not to connect to my higher self. So remove your focus from your outer world and start searching in your inner world for answers by asking the right questions. Our unconsciousness remains if we do not ask the right questions. If we are wondering, why are they dysfunctional? Why don't they accept me for who I am? Why can't they just be kind? Why are they so selfish? Why don't they appreciate me? We need to admit we want to be seen and heard. We want both, not just one or the other. But for that to happen, the better questions are, do I see myself? Do I hear myself? Can I hear my inner voice? Do I know the difference between my soul's voice and my ego's? Do I know when I'm in alignment? What does alignment feel like? Do I know how to connect to my soul's voice at will? Before I had my daughter, all the answers to these questions were no. And there was as well no urgency to figure it out. But when I became a mother, I realized my vibrational frequency would be my daughter's. The level of questions I ask is the level of questioning my daughter will do. If I do not question my reality, my daughter won't either. If I'm unconscious, so shall she be. That was enough for me to understand that taking the hero's journey wasn't about my fear anymore, but the survival of my family lineage. If I want a deeper understanding of the people in my life and to connect with them on a heart-to-heart level, I must find that connection within myself first. I need to let go of the past, stop judging myself, and accept who I am right now. My future self is the frequency I carry right now. If I can't feel good about my life right now, I won't feel good about it in the future. Past, future, and present are one. When you connect to your higher self, you will collapse the wave function and see who you were meant to be now. Before I continue, thank you for watching this far. My name is Janice Nelson. I teach you how to silence your inner saboteur and master the self. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you find value in my teaching. It will help me spread the word and reach more moms like you and me. Thank you. We are smarter than all the AIs combined. We can do the impossible. Tap into our heart's intelligence, allowing us to tap into the conscious universe. Information and energy are available if we become courageous enough to take the hero's journey. You will always have inspiration, creativity, and new ideas to execute in the awakened state. You will become so excited because there are many beautiful things to do, see, and hear. Life will open up to you in a magnificent way. You will see your children, your husband, and everyone around you with new eyes. Author Henry Miller wrote, "The moment one gives close attention to anything, even a blade of grass, it becomes a mysterious, awesome, indescribable, magnificent world in itself." We don't have to change the world. We need to change the way we see the world, and you will transform into a beautiful mind. Don't fight unconsciousness. Transcend it and set yourself free. Motherhood opens the portal to the conscious universe. You have access to something that scientists only dream of. Your whole body changes and recalibrates to the great cosmic mother, but you won't hear your soul's voice if you keep all the outside noise on high volume. It's time you let the world be the world and focus on your inner evolution. Your spiritual growth will make the difference. For the world to stop being at war, we mothers must first stop the war within our hearts. Bring inner peace into your body, and everything you touch will become peaceful too. When I went through stage 2, transcendence of the mind, I finally understood what I had to do. I had to become selfish enough to focus on myself. I say selfish on purpose because we women learn that self-sacrifice is a noble thing to do. And if you are just out for your own pleasure, that makes you a selfish person who pretends to care about her family, but it's fake. Selfish is just a trigger word, so you stop pursuing looking for your higher self. Everything in the matrix is a distraction to prevent you from remembering who you are. And for a little while, sometimes your loved ones will be the ones to stop you because they are afraid. They do it to protect you because they don't know better either. It's literally Plato's cave. But now we live in modern times. Instead of looking at reflections on a rock, we are looking at reflections on a mobile phone. In a sense, these modern times are way more dangerous than the boring cave ever was, and it's time for us mothers to wake up. Our brains can do the impossible if we focus. When we become mothers, our physiology changes, which means we have access to the Great Mother, non-duality. We can tap into very high levels of awareness and guide our children towards a more heart-centered living. The matrix is designed to remove that focus so we mothers do not remember who we are. We will raise our children deeply unconscious, and therefore our kids will be sent out into the world not knowing who they are, and they will believe that virtual reality is their true reality. We will soon disappear into a fantasy world while the real world falls apart. Modern technology is a wonderful tool that we can use to advance our way of living, but it does not replace human connection and deep feeling emotion. Compassion, empathy, kindness, and love make us humans stand out light years apart from any supercomputer built. When you go from mom to master, The Matrix will not intimidate you, seduce you with shiny objects, or stop you from fulfilling your purpose. Your path will become clear and you will use the tools available to make it happen. Your communication becomes clearer and you will lead your family. You will become laser focused on becoming the woman you see in your mind's eye without losing touch with your loved ones. Your children will feel that energy and want to be in your light. More than ever now, the Matrix wants to break up the family unit. But when you unlock your inner master, you will do the impossible. To awaken the master within, you must learn the 5 stages of self-mastery. I invite you to join my free student program where I guide you through stage 1.